What's up, everyone? It's Friday afternoon, April 9th, 2021, 2:12 p.m., 54 Fahrenheit, 12 Celsius, and I'm in Chinatown, Center Street and Canal. We're gonna be going to Brooklyn today. Let's go. I hope you all enjoy the new Starting Soon screen. There's a lot of work to get that screen set up, but I think it adds a nice little personal touch. Denasia B, I'm walking to downtown Brooklyn. Yes, I am. I will be going there. Let me see if the coconut vendor is here.
Maybe somebody take it for the other side.
I want to get something to drink because I'm in for a long walk today. Feels like the wind is picking up a little bit. I thought I dressed well enough today, but apparently not. You can see I have my cardigan here, but maybe I should button it up. I didn't need to earlier. Salvador Castro at $5. I'm the best New York City explorer I've ever seen. Keep doing your thing. Much love and respect coming from Washington Heights, Manhattan. Salvador, thank you so much for that comment. I appreciate it very much. Hard to button this up with one hand. That's why I like to prefer zippers. Alright, I got one button on. I think that's enough. Busy today in Chinatown. Hey, the coconut vendor is here. Perfect. I'll just get a $3 coconut. Let me stand over to the side here. Hi, I'll get one.
Open it?
Yeah, open please.
Big one, small one.
Yeah, small one. All right. Haven't gotten one in a long time. All right, thank you. All right. Okay. Fresh coconut.
I ran out of contacts and I'm like,
Hi. In this one, yeah, social. You go home to eat the wedding, there's no problem. Eat the fat.
All right. Very good.
You want the wedding? When you buy this one, no problem.
Let's go down Mulberry Street. I haven't been down here since yesterday. All right. If Chinatown fruit and vegetable vendors are out in full force. I got my coconut. Brent's saying, are the coconuts worth the price? I think so. I mean,
Hello, hello.
like, if you think of Starbucks, they'll charge you like $5 a drink, right? Here I got $3 and get a whole coconut. It's very good. This side of Chinatown looks a little bit more quiet than Canal, but that's usual. Oh, by the way, this street over here is opened up now. You can walk on the sidewalk next to the former city building here. But this building caught fire back in January 2020 at the end of it, and there was a lot of construction going on since then, and many of the construction equipment blocked the sidewalk. So it's good that this sidewalk is finally opened up again, but I don't know what's going to happen to this building though, how long it's going to stay shuttered like this and closed. But we'll turn this around and take a look. You can see it still needs a lot of work. Bayard coming up, Tony's Rice Noodles. Yeah, I just was on Bayard Street. Are Chinatown and Koreatown similar or completely different in terms of neighborhood, restaurant, other facilities, etc.? They're similar, but they have a lot of differences. Not so much over here, but sometimes the Koreatown can be a part of the Chinatown too. That's especially the case in Flushing, Queens, where you'll have Chinese and Korean businesses next to each other. But different cuisines, different drinks, but it's still similar. Yeah, Drew. Chinese museum building. That was a storage area for the Museum of Chinese and America, and also a dance center was over there, and I think a senior center too. But there was a bunch of places inside that building. Hey. All right, my coconut is finished now. That was a quick $3. Let me go into the park here and throw it out. Well, this one doesn't have the foot stall, so I'm gonna have to do one of these. Put the camera down and then throw it out by hand. All right. Oop. Let's pull it on the cable there. All done. Now my hands are free and we can continue on this walk over into Brooklyn. All the daffodils are bloomed over here. Please don't throw trash, please don't feed the birds, and do not pick the flowers. Not in the garden. You know what I am gonna do? Since the restroom's right here, I might as well use it. Because restrooms are gonna get hard to get by once I get into Brooklyn. This isn't the cleanest restroom, but it'll have to do. So excuse me, give me a few minutes while I use the restroom. All right, let's go. Headed to Wharf Street now and then Center Street, and I'll walk over the Brooklyn Bridge. Sophia, you love the new animation? Appreciate it very much. Took a lot of time and effort to get that all set up. Here we got Chatham Towers, tall residential building. I don't think there will be too many cherry blossoms in this section. The city didn't really plant cherry blossoms on this side, but there's still some flowers over by Foley Square. And these say nice to see the flowers, yes. Storm, the length of mileage that I walk, it really depends on the day. Sometimes I don't even walk that much and I'll do chores. Cody Kane asked me if I'll ever consider doing a video of a subway ride. You could spend hours people watching all the characters that get on and off. Yeah, I've done those before. Subway ride videos. It's a nice little dog. Rob Jewell asking what's my favorite restaurant in the area. There's a few over here, but it really depends on my mood. Can't really say there's a favorite. Sometimes I'm in the mood for Southeast Asian food. Sometimes I'm in the mood for rice rolls. Sometimes rice cakes, ice cream. So there's a whole bunch. I don't really have favorite restaurants. There's just so many. So many cuisines and everything. Delia asking me what's my favorite subway station in New York City. Favorite subway station? I'll have to think about that. Maybe it's Times Square, 42nd Street. I mean, it isn't like the most well thought out station, but you can connect to a lot of trains over there. Here we've got the Foley Square wedding garden. The wedding garden because the marriage bureau is across the street. And S Fields 99, that was pizza. Someone just fed a whole bunch of birds. Nick G saying you got married there. A lot of people did. Man, what a waste of good pizza. How many pecks does it take to finish a pizza? Oh my goodness. That's a lot of pizza. Almost seems like as if a pizzeria had like excess pizza and didn't feel like throwing it out. And they're like, I'd rather just feed the birds with it. Now, why are these birds fighting over that pizza slice? There's like plenty of pizza in a pile over there. Whoa, whoa, cool it, cool it. Is that a pigeon fight? A sparrow fight, I mean? Oh my gosh. I don't understand birds sometimes. Liz saying mating season, probably. Don't think it's just those pigeons. The sparrows are pretty tough too. Walking commuters in the house. Welcome, man. Jay Mower with a $4.99 super sticker. Thank you so much. On the strip saying that's why the rats are so big there. Does seem that way, right? But this is the Foley Square area. It's known for all the courthouses. This is the U.S. courthouse. Over there is the International Trade Courthouse. And then this is another courthouse. I think it's the Surrogates Court on the corner here. And then the Manhattan Municipal Building. And then you enjoy the sparrow fight, yeah. Not every day do you see that happening. Here you can read a little bit more about the Civic Center at Foley Square. It's famous for the Civic Fame statue on the top. It's debatable that this Civic Fame statue is the second tallest statue in the city after the Statue of Liberty. But basically this building here, the municipal building, was created to house all the city workers because there wasn't enough space. And we know you used to work in the municipal building. Oh, awesome. I know many people who worked in this building. And many of them are still working from home. Yeah, Steve Stein is called the David S. Dinkins Municipal Building now. It's named after the mayor, former mayor of New York City. Liz, you thought I would be at the Coney Island opening day. Well, sometimes I won't be there. Sometimes I'll be someplace where you least expect it. But I saw Dutch Maz there at Coney Island today. I think James and Carla are there right now too. I was in their live stream when they started it up. But I'm not ignoring the borough though, as I'm walking over the Brooklyn Bridge into Brooklyn. Let's see how busy the Brooklyn Bridge is right now. I'm gonna mute this just so I don't get in trouble with YouTube copyright. All right, we're gonna start across the Brooklyn Bridge now. We have the famous dollar water guy. I wonder if he still has this recording that repeats his voice all the time. He still has it.
Ice water, ice water, ice water, $1.
I always find that recording just hilarious. That's such a great way to sell your stuff. Just record your own voice and just replay it the whole time. Dollar water, ice cold water, $1 water. Wow, there's more people than I thought crossing over the Brooklyn Bridge. Might get chilly on the bridge, especially once I get over to where I'm crossing over the water. Nick asking how many waters do you think he sells? I'm not sure, but that's a prime location. Because if you think about it, people crossing over from Brooklyn, they've already walked like half an hour without a water break. So they're gonna see that like, oh, dollar water, let me buy it. Oh, Cody Kane, that's not a subway entrance to my left. That's a staircase that gives you a shortcut to the financial district and also Chinatown. It's a little bit past down that way though. Nadeem asking how long is the walk along the bridge? About half an hour if you don't stop, but most people, they will stop and take pictures and whatnot, so give yourself an hour. Evan Cortez asking if I've ever been down the staircase. Yeah, plenty of times. J-Man of Rock 22, you of all people know how to stay out of the bike lane. These cyclists over here, they can get aggressive, including myself. Tom Schaefer with a $20 super chat. You missed it live yesterday, but thanks for walking through Ridgewood yesterday. You grew up around Wyckoff and Myrtle, then Forest Avenue, so you hit them both. Cheers from Madeira Beach, Florida. Oh, wow. You're very welcome. I don't know if I made it to Madeira Beach. That name sounds familiar though, but I think it's on the eastern coast as well, but I hit like Deerfield, Boca, I hit Del Rey. I think Madeira is somewhere in between there. Oh, Chom, that's right. John's Pass is Madeira Beach. Thanks for reminding me. I definitely went there now. That's why it was familiar to me. I was like, wait a second. S feels you drink New York City all the time, you're alive and well, including myself. Little bit of traffic on the bridge. Joe, you liked my Clearwater videos. Thank you. Yeah, I think that was my most popular video from Florida. It was either Clearwater Beach or West Palm Beach, the live one, when I walked down to the Mar-a-Lago resort. I'm really surprised that Clearwater video did very well. Aaron, yes, I do use a gimbal. All my equipment's listed in the video description. Sophia, you enjoyed watching the Cheap Eats video. Thank you. Brent Kate asking, can you believe all the chickens everywhere in Florida? More prevalent than the rats. Well, to be fair, we've got a lot more pigeons than Florida in New York City. And that's a type of bird too. Wow, is this a vendor here on the bridge, the first vendor? Aaron, you're moving to New York City and you think you know the city better because of my videos? Thank you. I've heard a lot of people tell me that. What's this vendor selling? Oh, it's the fruits. You can get flavorings if you want on them too. Like sliced mango, pineapple, watermelon. Looks really good. That's a popular vendor too, I would think. Here's the lower Manhattan skyline, financial district. Now let's pass on the right. I think I could get past them without ruining the picture. Wow, 3 photographers here, and now a 4th one. My goodness. And probably all the pictures there are going to turn out bad. Just kidding. David Lanning with 10 bucks. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Let's do something different. Let's try a selfie, but instead of me standing still, let's just walk backwards. I don't see anyone in me anyway. As long as I'm not walking in the bike lane, there's no one behind me. This is fair game. All right. Nick G saying, if I have a blooper reel, I do a little bit. It really depends if I'm in the mood for clipping the live streams or not. I haven't really done it in a while. Hi, Don SS, asking if I can do a 360. Maybe. Oh my goodness. We have a celebrity in the chat. The Walking Man dude. Why do you gotta do this to me? Asking me to wobble this bridge. Fine, dude. If you want, let's wobble it. Here we go. Cue really bad music. And we'll start jumping on the bridge like a Walking Man dude. I couldn't wobble as much as you could, Walking Man dude. Wow, this is a good picture. She had good balance. Deanna Clark says it makes you dizzy. Not as much as the Walking Man dude's videos. He goes nuts in his videos. Wow, they really expanded this bridge area. You can't even get a view of Manhattan anymore. Oh, this is so bad. Why do they do this? And the Walking Man dude approves, saying that was a wimpy wobble. Well, Walking Man dude, I cannot do it as well as you. You know that. I guess it was so wimpy, he decided not to score it today. Usually it gives me a score. I still don't know how in the world he was able to dude hack my YouTube channel on April Fool's Day. Timothy, you haven't been watching for a while, but you're glad to be back. Love to see your future home. Thank you. We can just see the Statue of Liberty right now, and this is the first opportunity to see it. There it is. Can you give a view of the water right here? I guess a few people didn't really get the hint that the video was posted on April Fool's Day. But no, my account is not in any way compromised. Looks like I'm still fooling people after April Fool's Day. see if there's any more people taking pictures over here, because this is another good photo op place. Griffin says turn my camera back on Manhattan side. I could. I mean, it's not as great of a view because you have these cables here. Ed Joe, do I have a favorite bridge in New York City? I'm walking on it right now. I am walking on it right now. Lucky asking if that's the Manhattan Bridge on the left. It is. Manhattan Bridge over here. And you want a view of the American flag. There's the American flag. And there's the financial district skyline. Let me see how many skyscrapers I know by heart. I think that's the Gary Building, One World Trade Center. I think this is the Equitable Building. This is One Wall Street, I believe. That's 55 Water Street. Nina Maroki, thank you so much for 99 cents. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's about all the skyscrapers that I can think of at the top of my head. I only knew about like 3 or 4 down here, just looking at it. The silver one is the Spruce Street building. Maris asking if I've ever walked across the Cross Bay Bridge. You know, I think I have. The reason why I say I think because usually when I'm down there I bring my bicycle. I've definitely biked over it. Evan asking if you can see the Verrazano from there. You can. In fact, you could kind of make out the bottom there. It's behind some clouds right now. But you can see the suspension cables. And I'm a little bit concerned, but not overly much from the normal. I try not to live in fear and let other people's actions dictate what should be happening in the world. Roland Tucker, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Appreciate it. Because if you don't go out, then the haters will already win. I mean, that just doesn't really go for the anti-Asian sentiment either. It's just been this past year, the entire thing is just fear, fear, fear. And I'm honestly very, very tired of it right now. People should learn to fight back against fear and live their lives. Wow, they really expanded the construction over here too. Now it encompasses the whole viewing platform. There's another great photo op. Great picture. I wonder how long this is going to be up here. Tommy Two Gun, you made this walk before. I've been across this bridge so many times already. It never gets old to walk across the bridge like this. And John PS30 with $15. Thank you, John PS30. Appreciate it. Thank you. Traffic is still flowing, but slowly. POVHFR, you're glad they're remodeling the Brooklyn Bridge. Yeah, really old bridge. It's the oldest major bridge in New York City. They're also going to put a bike lane on the roadway down there. So that's going to take a lot of pressure off the upper wooden deck. Colleen Tode, thank you so much for the $1.49. Appreciate it. Nick G, is it no toll? Yes, it's a free bridge. Made SWYSWB with $19.99. Thank you for bringing positivity in the world. Thank you. And Jess Hay with $15. Love your videos, you're really talented. Really appreciate it, folks. I think there is a serious lack of positivity in the world. In a world right now that's just so negative, we need some kind of light in our world. Colleen Tode, thank you so much for the $5. Appreciate it. Cody, are they going to put restrooms on the bridge? What happens if you have to go? You still have 30 minutes to cross. It's even hard to get restrooms on this side of the bridge. Oh, whoa, come on. This guy behind me almost just got wiped out by that cyclist. I mean, it was really both people's faults because on one hand, the cyclist shouldn't have been going that quickly down here, and the other person was standing right on the line. That was scary to watch. Zap Allen, be careful. Yep. That's why I don't walk in the bike lane unless it's clear or go anywhere near it. Because things can go south very fast. This building's under construction. It looks like they added another floor since I walked this bridge last. Here we have the skyline of downtown Brooklyn. Eddie, James and Carla are at Coney Island now. Yep, they're doing that. They're live streaming the opening of the Coney Island amusement parks. I will be heading over to that direction, but I doubt I'll be able to make it to Coney Island.
Right? That's what I'm telling you.
Transit gamers, can I go to Coney Island the next live stream? If I'm available to go there, I will. Might be fun to. Simon Mays with 99 pence. Appreciate it very much, Simon Mays. Here's the ramp to get onto the Brooklyn-Queens Expressway. Nick G, what's the longest journey on the subway for $2.75? Longest journey. You can stay on the subway and not get off, and it'll just keep doing its rounds, and that'll be the longest journey until they kick you out at 2 a.m. That's when the subway closes. But longest distance between two stations is probably Far Rockaway on the A train and then Inwood 207th Street. Those are the two termini which are furthest from each other. Thank you, Lucy T, with 158 Hong Kong dollars. Appreciate it. Also, following up on that, that's why the A train is very inconsistent too, because it's such a long distance that it can't be reliable all the time. Like for instance, one time I was waiting for the A train, I had to wait like 25 minutes for it in the middle of a weekday, and normally you wouldn't have to wait like more than 10 minutes for any subway at that time, but the A train is different.
Hi.
Hey. I don't know if they knew me or not, they just like said hello. So I'm headed into downtown Brooklyn. It'll be Brooklyn Bridge Boulevard and Tillery Street. What I'm gonna do is take Brooklyn Bridge Boulevard to Fulton Street and then walk along Fulton. Oh, you see here? I think this is the beginning of the bike lane on the Brooklyn Bridge. They're getting ready for it. Randall Langworthy with 99 cents. Thank you, Randall. Appreciate it. Wow, look at that. They tore up that whole road. I wonder how long this is going to take to finish. I would love to ride across the Brooklyn Bridge once they put in the bike lane. Yeah, T, no more bike lane upstairs next to the pedestrian path. It's going to be on the roadway next to where all the cars go. Two-way bike lane. Fan Yang saying I should do a vlog in Canada one day. Eventually I'll make myself there. Right now it's not that easy to get into Canada. Randall Langworthy, thank you so much. 99 cents. Annie say, visit Johnny Strides, walk around Toronto. Yes, I can do that. I chat with him quite frequently. Feels like it took me longer to cross the Brooklyn Bridge today, as this live stream's been going on for over an hour now. I thought that I would be in downtown Brooklyn by now. Okay, what's going on? Aggressive honking drivers straddling two lanes now. What's going on? By the way, for those of you asking about the bathroom situation earlier, I had to use a restroom when I walked over this bridge one time and I couldn't really find one. I was forced to use that place over there, Brooklyn Bridge, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And I just bought like a beverage and I used their restroom. So that's always an option. I don't really like doing that though, being forced to buy a beverage or something just to use the restroom. The city doesn't have enough public restrooms around here. Nick's saying, can you map and rate every bathroom in New York City? I mean, I've thought of making a guide, like my favorite bathrooms in New York City, but that guide will take a long time. So he's saying you can use the City Tech bathroom if you're a CUNY card. Well, unfortunately, most of us aren't CUNY students. Tom Schaefer, you thought you could walk into any hotel and use the lobby bathrooms. You'll be surprised how many hotels they turn you away, saying if you're not a guest at the hotel, you can't use the restroom. Even when I was in Florida, I tried to use the Hilton Hotel bathroom in the Design District, I think. It was on Biscayne Boulevard, just north of downtown, and they told me no, only for guests. I had to use Burger King across the street. But New York City has a bad restroom problem. Here's Johnson Streets. I'm gonna make a left here and cross before the light changes. Should have plenty of time. I've got more than 10 seconds. Tom says just walk in and act like a guest. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. I've acted like a guest before and they're like, nope, can't use the restroom, or they get tricky and they put a key combination on the bathroom. Now we're in downtown Brooklyn. There's another hotel coming up, the Marriott. New York City walking show, McDonald's not far from you. Maybe I could use those restrooms. McDonald's is generally reliable. Many of them have closed their restrooms too. Thanks again, Randall. Here we have a big court building. This is the New York State Court. Nick, you're thinking next time to stay in Williamsburg or Chelsea. Both neighborhoods have their pros and cons. If you stay in Chelsea, you'll certainly be closer to the action of Manhattan. It'll be a lot easier to get around. But Williamsburg will be a more locals experience. Both neighborhoods are really good, but it's really up to you if you want like more of a tourist perspective or a local's perspective. And of course, price comes to it too, and commuting times. Thank you, Randall. $1.99. Thanks for educating us about New York City. Yeah, Marriott looks dead. It's usually packed with yellow cabs and Ubers. That's the state of the city right now. So Fulton Street is coming up. I'm gonna make a left on Fulton, walk along that shopping area to the Barclays Center. Norm's Pizza, the classic slice. Looks pretty good from the pictures. Here's Panera Bread. By the way, Panera Bread didn't let me use their restroom when I was here. I had to use Kava next door. All right. Shake Shack. Mark saying Target and Fulton's so packed, you bet. Yeah, we'll see how this area is right now. It's a Friday afternoon. Here's a Blimpies sub shop. I don't think there's many Blimpies anymore. This is one of the few Blimpies that I know of still in New York City. The rest are Subways. Yeah, that's even a thing I didn't know. Are there even any more Blimpies other than that one? But Blimpies was a lot more prevalent back in the 90s and the early 2000s. Bohemian Yoon with 12,000 Korean won. Thank you so much, Bohemian Yoon. Appreciate it. Mark's saying there's a few, but not in the city, other than the one you passed. Huh. Well, it looks like downtown Brooklyn, Fulton Street is pretty busy. Even people strolling around luggage. J-Man of Rock, there's a secret Blimpies and a pizzeria on Exchange Place. Wow, I didn't know that. So there's a secret Blimpings. It's been ages since I had a Blimpie sandwich. I might try one again one of these days.
Microwave air fryer oven. It's like this.
You work, go to school? You work, go to school?
Double A Thomas, there's a Blimpie's in the Bronx and another one in Jamaica. Oh, so they're still around. I just haven't noticed them, except for this one. Wow, that McDonald's closed down. I didn't know that. Also, Dr. J's is closed. Unbelievable. Here we got Macy's. And they just saying go to City Point for restrooms. Yep, you can go in there. Target's always reliable with their restrooms. Michelle, you didn't get the notification for this live walk? I think there was an issue with it today. It might have been my fault because I started the live stream, but it was unlisted at first. I recognized my mistake, so I had to create a brand new one. Here's the old storefront for Modell's Sporting Goods. Randall, thank you again. Eddie's saying it might rain at 3:46 p.m. That would be a concern because I didn't bring an umbrella with me. I'm going to the Barclays Center. It's really close now. About 10 minutes. Look at that huge pothole. This might be something I'll report later. Fulton Street and Duffield Street. Snowdove says he thought I always carry an umbrella. Not all the time. I did in Florida because I learned that quickly. By the way, someone mentioned about City Point. City Point is right to my left here. It's this building over here. But it famously houses the DeKalb Market Hall, Target, some other like local mom and pop shops. Trader Joe's is here too. Also, Junior's restaurant is around the block there. That's famous for the cheesecake, the Junior's restaurant.
Nice.
Oh yeah, Mark, there's a movie theater in there too on the top floor. I forgot about that. And then asking if I always carry a flashlight. That's something I always try to leave without, or leave with, I should say. I always try to carry my flashlight because it's just so useful. Because I never know when I'm gonna need it to save someone's life or to make myself more visible. Got Flatbush Avenue coming up. That ambulance just drove completely on the wrong side of the road, but that's what they have to do to make it through. Hello. Not sure if he was waving at me or the guy behind me.
Like our friends, the property on the other side of it.
Made it to Flatbush Avenue Extension. I'm gonna take this ride to the Barclays Center. Then I'll think I'll end this live stream. Mark said he totally waved at me. Coochie, this is Flatbush Avenue Extension and Fulton Street. Before, I think Flatbush Avenue only went as far as the Barclays Center, and then they extended it to the Manhattan Bridge. Oh my gosh. Here's an instance where I do pull out my flashlight because you never know. Really helps when you're crossing a busy intersection where there might be some trouble. Feel like saying car horns getting a workout. If they could get a workout, I'm sure they're getting one today. Here's the Nevin Street subway station, 2345. Hey. She just waved at me. So my final destination for this live stream is the Barclays Center. I would actually stream longer, but I do have somewhere I need to be in South Brooklyn, and I won't be able to make it there in time unless I end it over there. I think the Barclays Center is open right now, but with limited capacity and with many restrictions. There you see the top of the Williamsburg Savings Bank Tower. It's always an iconic building in downtown Brooklyn. Brooklyn Academy of Music, right over here. Also, take a look at this old public school building. Yeah, Mark about to pass the Whole Foods. That's brand new, by the way, along with the Apple store. They're trying to make this area very hip because the Barclays Center is right here. Let's mute this. There you've got Whole Foods Market. Yep, that's DMX. Passed today. A sad story. Plenty of people have mentioned it in the chat right now. You got the Apple store over there. There it is, Barclays Center coming into view now. And over here you have the Atlantic Terminal. Deanna wants to go to Apple Store in New York City. Are they seeing walk-ins yet or still by appointment? I think it's only appointment still. Still only by appointment. Yeah, Laurie, it is pretty busy here around the Barclays Center. There's a major commuter hub. Many buses stop here, Long Island Railroad, as well as the busiest subway station in Brooklyn. Wow, this street vendor is actually doing some good business here. 2 people lined up. Fan Yang saying it's like the Grand Central of Brooklyn. It is. Alright folks, I think I'm going to end this video here because I don't want to cross the street and then have to cross back over. There's a lot of traffic here. But I'm going to use the restrooms here inside the Atlantic Terminal and then hop on the subway and get to where I need to be in South Brooklyn, because I do have an appointment. Anyway folks, if you enjoyed this video, smash the like button for me, subscribe for some more videos like these, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.